Ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home to the Minnesota Golden Gophers. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense will get the first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
To the air, it's Sayin. Fakes to grab. Oh, there's the ball. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. They go to the ground. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll give it to him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the single back. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Minnesota! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Golden Gophers are threatening on 1st and goal.
Let's get that touch. Come on, set.
Quarterback sneak, trying to get a push. Sneaks it into the end zone.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And here's the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than
There he goes! He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the back foot so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. unloads it left. They are just working that sideline. Excellent footwork to stay in bounds. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sends his first one of the day on the wing. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Direct snap. They forced ahead just a bit, not a lot working with the Wildcat there. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Caught. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Poe. Breaks into the open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Golden Gophers are flying down the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Using the quick game. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up 4th down.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Golden Gophers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
It doesn't matter who it is, receivers, in this case, a tight end. You get open, you sometimes start to look at that green space in front of you, and you just take your eye off the football, lose your concentration a little bit, and miss that opportunity for possibly a big play.
And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Flips it out in the flat. Hard running there. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Roberts. And he's brought down after a nice game. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. That's caught, it's Porter. They'll rip off 8 on that play, it's 2nd and 2. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. You play so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Buckeyes have moved it inside the 20. Off play action on 1st down. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss. Put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another day.
Finds his tight end. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He might want another play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Catches it at the 30. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Oh, he's got some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. Runs through a tackle. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. To the ground. He's got it again. Makes his man miss. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Peoples. Powers through the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Sayin. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. LSU is down, but they are not out of it. Not in Tiger Stadium, a place Bear Bryant once said was like playing inside a drum. Maybe the best home field advantage in football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Texas A&M. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Caught in the backfield, it's Poe. Pushed down for the tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback making adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's looking deep. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. so the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's not afraid to go deep. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
All right. About ready to start the second half here. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Lanier. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And the Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot...
Turning it on! Made a defender miss. Touchdown, Ohio State! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. A quick pass to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Able to run it out to the 28 on first down. Now it's 2nd and 7. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. On the run, fires downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense. Well, they try to go quarterback sneak, and I know to a lot of people that's a play we all take for granted, like it always works. Quarterback sneaks are designed to get just 1 inch. Somehow you've got to come up and do it. But the defense there, David, they bowed up and stopped them.
Did a great job. Listen, everybody knows what's coming. You know it's a quarterback sneak. It's still hard as heck to stop, but nice job by the defensive line. But get off the football. Don't allow them to go back.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Lining up to add another.
3rd and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That lead has dwindled down to 3 now to see if they have a response. Oh, better look out! You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Working that left side now. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And the Buckeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. The short hand, it's Jones. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Backed up now, here's second and long. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. On the ground, it's Pope. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's Pope. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He'll try to do it himself. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain. And the Golden Gophers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Quarterback may change this route. Takes it from the gun on third down. Throws for the tight end. He's got it. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Pope. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Golden Gophers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on third and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. They'll try it over the left side. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Trying play action. Dances away. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. The 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn it on the Jets, making the big play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Under fire. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, going to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. He wants to throw it again. With the catch, it's Poe. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lanier. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, hits Brown. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, 1st and goal from the 7. The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil. Guys, see if they can finish it off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment where your execution has got to be at its best.
And sometimes you start thinking now, and you start letting that clock tick, and You stop kind of playing carefree. Keep doing what you've done all day long to build the lead, finish this thing out, pull off the big upset.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Grabbed by the kicking team.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know, if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. You simply can't happen.
And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth. Looking to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Oh, no, the ball popped out. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Escapes the pressure to his right.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good job playing inside out, using the sideline to their advantage, kind of stringing it out, not giving up yards. This is a really good job by the defense, playing fast and playing smartly.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, I know it's early in the drive, but we've got less than a minute to go here. We've got to be more aggressive. We've got to take some shots and put some pressure on the defense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brooks. At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Rides the back on the option again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Here comes first and goal as they try to strike here in overtime. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Touchdown, Minnesota! They take the lead here in overtime. The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. That's the kind of skill that makes guys stars. The improvisational skills, the blinding speed, the ability to make the big play and make defenses look silly.
Just straight silly. I mean, what do you want me to do? You put a guy that's that athletic, that fast, at the quarterback spot. Now you're telling me to defend the run, defend the pass, defend the scrambles. I mean, goodness gracious. I don't know what you want a defense to do. There's no stopping that guy.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Buckeyes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll pull it on the read. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Dumps it to the back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. From the gun. Give on the inside. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Buckeyes can really attack on this second and short. The give out of the gun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. This thing has been back and forth now. First and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Looking to fire. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Ohio State. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime. Now in the second overtime, you must go for the two-point conversion.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Making side adjustments here. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Under fire. He'll pull it down. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
Man, what a great response by this offense. Going down the field, scoring the touchdown now. I've got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to two-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
And now it's all two-point conversion attempts from here on out. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. They want to throw it. Quarterback now breaking the field. Tremendous execution to get the 2, and now they turn up the heat. So now they'll need to answer to keep this game alive. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They can convert. A great stop by the defense and a game-winning one here in overtime. antics, and that one is going to be remembered forever.
And I think when you're the #1 team in the country, you're coming in expecting to win. You're the favorites. Everybody's talking about you. You have all the momentum. You're the loved college football team in all of the land. To come in today, they played a competitive game, Jesse, but that's an inferior opponent they just lost to.
That's true. They've got to be more consistent moving forward as the #1 team. And we saw flashes today of why they were the #1 ranked team. We know they've got talent, but you got to start fast. You can't shoot yourself in the foot. You can't have penalties. You can't turn the ball over. You can't have the lapses in concentration. We saw today